What's up guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're gonna finish the wide body on the Subaru. Last video I couldn't figure out how to put this on. I was in the shower the other day and I got a really good idea, so I wrote it down and I was like, I'm gonna do this. I think this is gonna actually help me line up the body kit and I don't damage it too badly. What I'm gonna do is, I went to the store earlier this morning. I got self-tapping screws. Now in here I have this little lip. I think what I'm gonna do is run a self-tapping screw through here. So not this side, but the other side I messed with yesterday. I lined this piece inside, kind of like that. And I realized that lip could fit in there, but it sits too far in. So when I open the door, it hits the actual flare. So what I did was I went to the back, I grabbed my heat gun, I heated that up, I bent it, and then once it held that shape, I came here, threw it on, and it actually fit really good. Let me show you guys actually the right side. Okay, so this piece right here, I flared in. You can see that it is pushed in and it's not flat like up here, because I did push this in and I did shave this piece down here a little bit. So it does sit a little bit better in this right here. And depending the angle that I put it at, it actually lets the door open. That's already fitting way better. I have a hole marked right there. So I'm thinking putting a self-tapping screw right there to hold that, and then that's actually pretty solid for the door. It hits in some parts, but we'll fix that later. Back here for that gap, I'm thinking about throwing another self-tapping screw, so then that sits right and flush back there. But we also have one more thing. CJ, Marcos, and Beto came by the other day, dropped these off for me. These are spats. They go somewhere along this line, something like that. Once I throw them on, these should fit in here and cover up this hole. If it doesn't cover up the hole, I think I'll just use body filler more or less and fill that in. Yeah, like I said, I got this idea the other day and I said I need to go buy some self-tapping screws because I don't have any, because if I can hold both sides to where they need to sit, I can see exactly where I need the holes. And another thing was, when I was messing with this yesterday, I had overheated this piece right here. So this piece was bent in, or no, it was bent back. So it had a weird angle here. And then this was like really pushed out. So what I did was I went and heated it and it got really soft to the point where it almost melted. I kind of started forming it with my hand. And then I put water on it and it held it in place. So now that I know I can do that with this, I'm pretty sure by throwing on just the front self-tapping screw and the rear, if it needs to be flexed or stretched in any way, I'm pretty sure if I grab the heat gun and heat it up to the point where it's almost melting again, I can get the shape that I need out of this flare. It's gonna be quite a bit of a stretch. I'm hoping it's as easy as it seems. I don't think it's gonna be that hard, but last time I thought that the flares were gonna go on easy. I figured out the fronts after like 4 attempts. So all the homies have been telling me, fix this hood and paint it black. And then like that, in the meantime, while you paint the car, it will actually look decent, because black hoods look a lot better than a completely different color hood. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you guys think I should fix it and paint it black? Or do you guys think I should just fix it and wait and paint everything together? I'm not gonna lie, those spats are kind of fire. Oh shit, I never thought I needed some. I lined them up properly because the hole that was previously there was down here, and I think it was just odd. It might have been more straight across. It didn't cover this very well, so I filled in this gap. I might bondo this on, honestly. It does look good. I do like the look of it, and this doesn't look very well, so this is just to hold temporarily, so that's definitely either gonna get painted black. I'm thinking about double-sided sticky taping it, and either way, once I throw this on, I'm going to use self-tappers in here and paint them black so you can't see them. Right now the issue I am having is this lip right here, because it is not letting me sit this. This has to go more or less there, or right there-ish, and that lip is not letting me. So I'm going to grab the heat gun, and like I said, I'm going to heat it up to where it's really flexible, and I'm going to stretch that straight. I'm gonna grab a water hose, because when I heat it up and I use a water hose, it works really well. When you heat it and then put it where you need it, it works really well with the water, and it won't go back. One of TJ Hunt's videos, he used it on carbon fiber, He heated it up and then threw water on it when he had it where exactly he needed it, and then it held that position. And so same thing with this plastic, which is pretty cool. I'm now actually really excited. And now that I've gotten that and everything up here sits pretty well and almost everything lines up, I'm actually thinking that this is actually going to work out really well now. I heated this piece up, straightened that out, so there's no edge there. It's a little bit better. Mounts up a little bit better. The hole should be somewhere around there-ish. I still got to twist this piece right here. That's a little hard since I'm by myself, so I think I know exactly where one hole is gonna go. It looks about right, so I think I'm gonna drill that one out, put the weld nut in, and put a washer in there. Like I said, I'm pretty confident that that's where that's gonna go, so I'm just going to send it, put that there. If I need to stretch it at all, I'll just heat it and I'll just flex it. Now that I know how to manipulate this material, then I think I can just work with it. I can literally work with it now. So I'm gonna drill that first hole. Literally it's just gonna be this one. I'm pretty sure I need it up here, so I'm literally just gonna drill it up there more or less, and then if I need to, I'll just heat that up and push that back. Once that's held up there, I don't have to worry about this flopping down anymore. I can literally work with this, and then all I'd have to do is heat this up, push it back and forth, and then either push it on and heat it up or just kind of hold it. Pretty sure I can manipulate it a lot better once this is held up here. So I'm gonna go ahead, drill this out, put the weld nut there, get this supported up there. Bro, the door piece is not on, so this is still loose. Yeah, I gotta figure something out for this, but the rest of the piece is on. The harder piece is on. What do you guys think? I'm definitely gonna need a wheel set for the rear because that's really bad. The front doesn't seem like it's out that bad, but the rear, I've definitely gotta fix something for the rear or push the flare in or something because that's actually sticking out a lot. Okay, I spent a little bit more time fixing this right here because you can kind of see that right here starts flaring out. So that is because down there it was pushing back. I spent some time, kind of cracked it here. I need to push that in a little bit more, but that's really the whole reason why it's flexing so weird. But I'm going to drill these out and put the weld nuts in so then everything is the way it should sit. We don't have any play because right now there's quite a bit of play because these are just loose. They don't tighten on very well. So I'm gonna throw the weld nuts on, drill the rest of the holes. We will fit this exactly how it needs to go. Then we'll go to the other side and try to figure out more or less how to mount everything the same way. I'm gonna have to go to the other side and figure it out, but yeah, this one's on, which is good. I can't wait to put the weather trimming on it. I need to put those weld nuts, like I said, beauty washers and everything, the way it's gonna sit, and so I know exactly the way it's going to look. We're making progress. This is why you don't give up on stuff. Like, I was about to give up and I thought, you know what, I probably should try to figure this out. And this is on now. The way it sits is good for me, so yeah, this is why you don't give up on things. Okay, I think I'm completely done with this side now. I was touching up that little piece right there because the other door piece wouldn't line up with it very well, so I was touching that up. But I think I'm done with this side now, and I'm going to get started on the other side. I'm gonna send a time lapse. I don't know how long it's gonna take to put this side on. I more or less have an idea of what I have to do now, but I don't think I'll get everything in one time lapse. Okay, so it took a while, but I finished this other rear. I don't know how I want to put the door piece on, so I'll have to do that later, but this is the results. This side looks really bad. I really don't like this side. I heated it up many times and bent it in many places, so this one didn't come out very well. Hopefully, when we do put body filler on it, it will fill in the holes and all the imperfections, and we could sand it down and look smooth and good. This side turned out really well. This side I only heated up since I already knew where I had to bend. This turned out very well. This was only heated up in a couple places. I heated this up so it was 90 degrees and flush with everything here, so this piece was actually not as bad as the other side of fit. Yeah, this fender came out a lot better, but still, like I said, with body filler and everything, the whole kit should look a lot better. The fronts I didn't have to heat up that badly, but these were not as hard to manipulate like the rear ones were. One thing I could work on is heating these, because when I heat these up, it heats the plastic and I could push it in properly. As you can see, there are gaps here. They might be able to be filled in with the weather trimming that I put on, but I'm not really sure. In the rears, that's what I did, and these all sit flush. Since I have the extension cord out here, I might as well polish the taillights. I did not get to polishing the taillights when I did them. They are a little rough. Right now they're dirty and they're rough, so with the polish, it's gonna clean them up just that much more and get all of the imperfections that I got from the clear coat. Taillights still look good. I just need to clean them up with the polish. Well guys, I think that's a wrap for today. Don't know how I'm gonna do the doors, the little door clips, so I'm not gonna do those yet. Until I know exactly how I'm gonna do those so they don't fall, I'm not gonna do them. I know the rear is really odd because the bumper already stuck in. This is the bumper right here, so now we have a whole other piece, and so it looks kind of odd, but fitment, really we need to work on it. So let's see if we can get a small sponsorship from a wheel company. I'm gonna hit up some wheel companies and see if I can get a small sponsorship. I feel like I could. Something small. I'm not asking for like free wheels. I'm asking for, you know, just like a discount. I'm going to ask around and see what I can get and see if maybe I can get a discount code for you guys as well. I'm standing here looking at the car. I think that this is going to work out. Once we do the paint, once we do everything else, I think this is gonna work out. The back end looks really hard. The back end goes hard. Yeah, this is like that Subaru that you see on Instagram that you're like, man, I wish I could make that. Or I wish I could afford that. And then like, this is it. This is it. I never realized that till I looked at the rear end, and I just see it from like that perspective where I've seen them on Instagram, I've seen them online all over the place, and I'm like, man, I really wish I could afford one. And now it's here. Probably not as nice as everybody else's, but I mean, still, like it's here. It's gonna look like one of those one day. We're working on it and we're gonna get there. Just look at that size, dude. We need the wheels to match it because the wheels are hella tucking in. So I think tomorrow, we're gonna work on the hood tomorrow. Let me show you guys what I have planned for this hood. This walnut stripped out, so I'll show you guys with this one. That's the reason why I ordered extras. I literally have enough hardware left over from the beauty washes and stuff to be able to do this, which is sweet. So this, I'm going to try and drill these holes out a little bit bigger so I can shove this in there, and then I can have the beauty washer on the other side holding that bracket, and we will be using weld nuts instead of having to find that piece inside to actually thread on. We will just throw some weld nuts in and tighten down through the weld nuts. Probably the better alternative to this issue, because I thought about filling in the hole and then drilling it out and tapping it. Once I started messing with these weld nuts, I realized that that hole was almost close. It might be like 1/4 of an inch too small on each side, so I could drill that out, put these through, and they would sit centered anyways because this sits centered with the hole, so I wouldn't have to worry about my holes being off, about drilling too big of a hole and putting a bolt that's too big and looks bad. I can literally throw these on and make the latches look a lot better. So yeah, that's tomorrow's project. It shouldn't take that long. I also might actually work on the hail damage. You can see it's not too bad. There's small dings, and I don't think it'd be that hard to fix. Some 320 grit going over the whole hood, sanding down the whole hood, and then filling it with body filler or Bondo and then primering it and at least doing that. Or maybe if I feel like it, I might just paint the hood black while I'm there. Like I said, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys think I should do that to the hood, paint it black and throw it on the car, or if I should just fix it and leave it alone, leave it the color that it will be after I sand it and everything, and then just wait till I do the whole car and do it with the whole car. Let me know your thoughts down below. But that's a wrap for today, guys. I got nothing else. I'm gonna end the video here. If you guys like the video, go down and hit that like button, comment down below, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one.